Happy Friday, everybody. Hey, Sam. What up, Country Hustle? It's been a minute. Look, I got my OGs pulling up. Hey, Mr. BS. Hey, Miss Cherokee. How's everybody doing? How was y'all week? What up, Soul Diva? Hey, sis. How's everybody doing? I'm trying to clean my glasses, y'all, but I'm trying to do it with my shirt. Y'all know that's ghetto. I should have like one of those little cloths. I don't see it. Anyway, how y'all doing? Doing okay? That's good. That is good. So, y'all, your girl, first of all, happy Juneteenth. Mm-hmm. Happy Juneteenth, everyone. Your girl was off today for that reason. Um, y'all, let's see if this works. I feel like I need them tonight. I thought it was the light, like I didn't have any lights on. And honest, yeah, I need them. I don't know why my eyes just feel weak today. It's been a long day though. So I went to the range. I'm doing great, Mr. VS. Thank you. I went to the range today. Hey, Rachel. Happy Friday. Hey, Miss JK Gardner. Happy Friday. Yes, happy Juneteenth. Um, so I went to the range. I got a rifle that was gifted to me. I've had it for a little bit, y'all. But I knew I didn't want to shoot it indoor. I wanted to shoot it outdoor, and my outdoor range is not the easiest to get time with because he stay busy. And he don't. It's not like it's like an indoor range where you have different stalls and everything. You either gonna get the range or you're not. You're gonna get time or you're not. But I got time today. I called him yesterday. No, he called me yesterday. I had been calling him. Actually, I talked to him this past weekend. Then I was trying to get back with him to see if he had some dates further out. And he got back with me and said he had some time today. Actually, all day today, pretty much. And I said, I'll be there at 8 a.m. So that's what I did. Spinal procedure Monday, then I will be good. I know that's right. Prayers for everything to go as planned. Um, so I got to shoot my AR rifle that I had not shot yet. Video will be coming, but y'all got to give me some time to edit because those videos are different. Like garden videos, I could just set up the camera, do what I got to do, or walk through with you guys or whatever. Range videos are different because I want to catch different angles. I want to make sure you can see the firearm good, things like that. Then I haven't even done the part where I talk about the firearm and what my thoughts were. So we got to get there. But I will. I will get that out. I also shot my AR pistol because I've shared it, but like in what I would take if I had to flee type video. I haven't shared it where I gave my thoughts about the actual firearm itself, and I've shot it many times. So I wanted to do some video on that one as well, so I could share that. I might drop a video tomorrow. I might rearrange some things and drop a video tomorrow that I did at the range. I just have to see if I can get it edited. Because I did the little playing card challenge. So I wanted I videoed me shooting my Canic TP9 and my platypus shooting the playing card from like 10 or so yards out. So yeah. Yeah. Hey Donzel. Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. Can't wait to see that video. Listen, I had fun out there. I did. You had a crazy hailstorm? Dang. Can't wait to see the video. Yay. Um, with blow dart gun too at a distance. Nice. That's nice. I would like to get into archery. Y'all know I always be wanting. Look, don't get me started. I always be wanting to get into something, but I would like to learn just the basics with archery and maybe do try it out. But I know me, it'll go further than just me trying it out and stopping there. So that's just who I am as a person. I did have fun, Mr. BS. It hadn't. I'm not going to say it's been a minute because when I was in Minnesota, I shot several rifles and pistols, but that wasn't a shooting event. But I did have a range day. That was the excursion I went on. So I got to shoot a lot of suppressed rifles and pistols and some that weren't. So, because there was some companies, some vendors there um, that were sold suppressors. So they, of course, had all these toys to play with. Yeah. I took out a rat with one dart. Nice. Take them all out. All of them. My friend, well, she's on here as well. You guys, some of you guys probably follow her. If you don't, you should be. You Grow Row. We have a group chat. Yeah, I know we do the girls thing. Get together where we spend like 4 to 5 days together. Anyway, she sent to our group chat video from her camera outdoors. The first one had a raccoon in it that's getting into her garden space and having his little way. And then the next one was a possum. So, of course, some people in the group chat suggested that she take it out. I might have been one of them. I wasn't alone. There was another person who was just as bad. But yeah. I do. See, I do need that. I don't know what it is, but I need it. A mini compound crossbow. Every now and then throughout the summers over here, they be having archery. They have it here too. I actually belong to I believe it's a state range. I don't go. I went after I had got the membership there because it's only like I don't even think it was $50 for a year. It was less than that. And they had archery out there, but they don't have like I mean, if you brought someone out there who could train you, yes, but they don't have it's not like you could go out there and get trained on how to use it. The same thing with firearms. It's just a range where you can go and shoot your stuff. It wasn't the range I needed. It's great for somebody who just needs to get out there and practice, get some shots off and things like that. But because I do content, I need something that's a little more open so I can put my camera out. Plus, it was one of those ranges where you have to walk out and put your targets on, and the range has to go cold anytime somebody needs to do that, or if, whatever. I can't. I can't. I can't. So yeah. Hey, Miss Cheryl. Happy Friday. Happy Juneteenth as well. You don't hear possums anymore. I learned a lot about them and found out that they only cause problems if they are starving. Hey TK, hey sis, happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. Hey, is that what I named her? Hey, hi patience. Listen, I'm like reading what you're saying, and I'm like, is that what I named Ramona? Okay. Listen, she is. And look, you could tell you're not even seeing her full beauty. Yes, yes, she's doing great, and that's why I won't move her. I thought about putting her in some bigger. Her braid is getting bigger at the base. I don't. I feel like she wants to be in something bigger, but then I'm afraid that she's just going to get too big. I don't know what I need to do. I think I asked about this on Sunday if I should leave her, and I think I was told I could leave her and she'd be fine. I think I was told that. And I'm not a houseplant mom. I am a houseplant mom. I've never been a houseplant mom. This is my first and only houseplant. I don't plan on getting many anymore. Period. I don't want the responsibility. Hey, Precious, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday. On your way to the gym? Nice. That's where I need to be at, girl. That's where I need to be at. Hey, New York Outcast, how you doing, fam? Happy Friday. Oh, really? You feed the wild animals in the wood? See, my problem is the animals don't be in the woods. She don't even live in like she lives in a regular neighborhood. They over there causing problems. Listen, a beautiful day to be blessed, black, and highly favored. I know that's right. I know that's right. And you know what, guys? Funny thing is, today was like a perfect weather day for me to be at the outdoor range. It was like not even 60 degrees when I went out there this morning. Hence why I have on long sleeves in the summer. Um, and even when I left, I think it was in the 60s. We did get in the 70s today. It's not showing up on my computer right now, but we did get into the 70s. I think like I'm trying to see if it's on my. Oh, there it is, 76. I was gonna say, why ain't the weather on my thing? 76. So yeah, but I'm inside, so I'm still not hot, even though I have on long sleeves. Um, but it was a beautiful day for it. It was sunny. It was nice. We did get a lot of rain a couple of days ago. I think it was Thursday. It rained a lot, but we needed it. I asked, look, if they could rain like once a week, a good rain, well, I ain't got the water. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So, oh, you know what? I saw somebody say, "Hey T," they talk about TK. I thought Tia came in here. I was gonna say Tia came in here. But yes, it was great for that for being out there at the range. I don't get to the outdoor range as much as I want to. Not the rifle side of it. He has a pistol one, and then he has one you can shoot whatever. And because I had my rifle, of course, I wanted to go there. The pistol one I typically will be at for CCW classes. When people are coming for their certification, they go there to do the shooting part of it. Um, the lady that I will be doing classes with, she has been going there because we're both in the same city. We both know about the range. So it's just a convenient to the location where we have the class. So I will be there often, often, often. then. Hold on. Yeah, it's all raccoon. That could be a problem. Yeah, try relocation. Yeah, but then it's relocate to somebody else's problem. um, Mr. BS, I bet you don't. How bad? How? What's like the highest temp that you have felt in Arizona? Like, what is the highest that you lived through? You have all my rain. Listen, they gave me a little bit. How? I saw TK because the New Orleans Gardener posted a short, I think, and it was an alligator in like right outside her yard because of the flooding. It was huge. And she was like, "No, let me go back inside." I was like, "Good Lord." And I know you're in that space. I don't know how close, which is about 30 minutes out from where I was. So yeah, that sucks. How did it has the water gone down though? And has the rain stopped? I got a tiny feeder tray on my railing for small birds. Yes, 30-pound raccoon. Oh, nope, nope. Because I do have a bird feeder. Hey Mary, how you doing? Happy Friday. And happy Juneteenth, everyone that is coming in. I was here when it was 120. You know what your 120 sounds like? My -20 or -30. So it's wild for somebody whose state doesn't get that hot to hear those temps, but I know it's equally wild for you to hear me say -20, -30, and you don't get that cold. It's like, why can't we just stay in the middle? I take them to Beaver Dam Park. Nice. Yeah, it went down. It was back. Okay. Okay. Storm so hard there. The news used my security cam footage. Are you serious? A whole gator can make a whole lot of gumbo. Listen, I'm gonna keep it 100. When I saw that gator, I saw fried gator. I was like, y'all just be letting them roam free. I mean, don't nobody want to catch dinner? I actually like gator, y'all. Like, don't know, y'all just all right. We gonna let you do you. Listen, TK says it was huge. I was like, I mean, there's hungry families out here, people going without meals. Them gator nuggets. Stop playing with me. So that's stuck on the listen, TK. Listen, and I'm not even one of them people who usually see like an animal and think food, but I sure enough did because New Orleans is different when it comes to food. Nolens is different when it comes to food. That's just I don't they don't play with it. They don't play with it. When I go there, I want the good stuff. Bring me the good stuff, cause y'all listen. They don't play with it there. Even Popeyes, because I was like, I want to see if it's true what people say that Popeyes is better in the South than it is in um in the Midwest. I don't eat it here. I don't like it. It doesn't. It's something the taste. It just don't. It don't work for me. However, comma when I tell you there was a Popeyes right at the corner of the hotel near the hotel I stayed at. Walked on down there because I'm always in the city when I'm traveling for work. I walked on down there, got me some chicken and some red beans and rice. Yeah, it's different in Orleans. That's facts. I wouldn't lie to you. It's different in Orleans. I'm telling you. different. Hey, Unique, happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. You in the bushes mowing? Okay, girl, get that work done. Hey, G Mama, happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. Real food. Listen, listen. That is not, that's facts, TK. And yes, I can attest to that because I actually got the scripts that was left of the red beans. I don't even know if I got rice. I know I got red beans though. I can't remember if there was any rice left. Y'all let me say something. TK is not allowed. This is real talk. So y'all have heard me talk about a regular meetup. We often refer to it as ARM, and it's usually ARM of the year that they're in, not the year of like 2026, but the year of how many times they've had one. Just so happens that this year was ARM 6. But I didn't go to ARM 6. I was at ARM 5, and TK was summoned to make red beans and rice. What else did you make, TK? Because see, I came late and I didn't get. She had made cornbread, homemade cornbread, and I know box stuff. But I feel like you made something else. Anyway, I went to the range, silly me, and she came to the hotel with the food. Now I went to the range. After the range, I went out to eat because I had Nate. So me and two other people at the meetup when it had some lunch. She had come back with the red beans and rice and cornbread. These suckers that was at the hotel almost ate up all the red beans and rice. I think I took somebody's. I think what was left was actually somebody thought that was going to be theirs, and I took it. And yes, it ain't Popeyes ain't touching that. But you know what? That's to be expected because they a chain. They ain't making it with love. And then she came this year and they made her cook again. They don't make, if you know TK, you know you don't make her do nothing, but she cooked again. She cooked again. Sometimes you just can't catch a break. Listen, biscuits and sometimes the dirty rice. I'm not big on the dirty rice, but my thing was I love some red beans and rice, even because that's why I can them. Y'all know I can red beans and rice. Well, not the rice. I can my red beans, so I ain't got to go through the process time of cooking them as long as you need to get them right. I kind of cheat there, but I'm doing my own beans. So yeah. Hey Sunshine, happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. But they ran you through the cabbage. They ran through that cabbage. Listen, listen. You shouldn't do it so well, man. That's your fault. That's your fault. But yeah, so that I will say though, that Popeyes was different in the South. It tastes cleaner. It's weird, but it did. It didn't have that weird taste that I feel like I get when I'm eating it here. So yeah, it was good. I ate every bit of it too. Hmm. But yeah. Oh, they not. Don't worry about it, Sunshine. You need to go to the meetup. You need to, you know what? That's what we need to do. We ain't gonna talk go into it this in this live. But at some point, let's do a savings challenge to go to the next meetup. Yeah. I felt I went through so much FOMO. Well, I'm seeing pictures and videos and stuff from the meetup and knowing that I'm not there. And then I'm talking to them. Like I talked to TK right after the event. I talked to her before the event. And then like other people who was at the event, I'm talking to, and I'm like, I want it. I miss my peoples. They put in orders for next year. Facts. So, y'all, the topic for tonight is You grew it. I know some of us are growing it. Hmm. But you grew it, you harvested it. Now what? Now what? What you doing? Are we preserving? Do we have a plan? Do you need some ideas? Do you need some ideas of how to preserve the things you're growing? Are you growing something that you didn't expect to get a whole lot of, but you did, and now you need to know what to do with it? Peppers, tomatoes, eggplant, squash, broccoli, cabbage, collards, herbs. What? Avoid the fast food if possible. Yeah. No point in paying toxic prep. That's facts. That is facts. Are we sharing with TK? We sharing what? Oh, the items. Got you, sis. Can I know you? I know you. I know you are Miss Cherokee. I have all these sisters. Sisters. Who? Who? So diva. Who? Who are all these sisters? I'm asking for a friend. There's no nothing in my tone. I'm just asking. Oh, you was trying to say Shashita. Okay. Crisis averted. Um Shishitos. Okay. I don't know how to prepare them. Okay, preserve them different ways. You could pickle them. You could make candied shishitos. Now it depends on when you harvest them because they don't always have heat depending on when you harvest them. I like my peppers. I like hot peppers preferably. Look, G Mama, I kind of was going there, wasn't I? Don't laugh at me. Um, um, I'm in Middle Georgia. Yeah, shishito peppers are great. Stir fried. See, stir fried. But that's a way of cooking them. 1 in 10 is hot. I believe that. But I'm if I remember from previous conversations with Soul Diva, she doesn't like hot peppers. Tell me if I'm right about that. I feel like you don't. I know Chaz doesn't, but I feel like Soul Diva doesn't do hot peppers either. I feel like her hubby does, but I don't think she does. Let me know if I remember that correctly. Um, oh, I was about to say, girl, I thought you was saying you was gonna be in my neck of the woods, sunshine. I was about to say, girl, I'm supposed to be leaving to go somewhere in August. But yeah. Um, but I would say that you could put it into a salsa. If you like salsa, you could put those peppers in your pepper blend for your salsa. Um, I'm trying to think of what else I have done with. You can dehydrate them and make a pepper powder, hmm or pepper flake. Yep. Miss Cheryl doesn't do hot. Use the hot pepper to make pepper spray. Yeah, the shishitos don't typically get too hot, so now not worth pickling. Why not, Mike? Why not? I pickle bananas, mild banana peppers. Um, they meant to be eaten fresh. Listen, I'll throw anything in my salsas, in my pepper flake blend. Hey, crafty sister, how you doing? Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. My husband loves hot peppers, but I don't do them. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look, I be remembering things. I thought that's what I remembered. But y'all have to remember, Mike likes hot. So, I like hot too, but I think Mike might be a little further hot than me. His tolerance. I only grow and use purple cayenne. I enjoy tasting what I eat. I do too. That's why I have a limit to my hot. My hot has to be flavorful and not just heat for no reason. That's why I won't grow the Reapers no more, the Carolina Reapers or the Ghost Peppers. Um, Trying to think if there's anything else that I'm like absolutely not again. Usually, my highest is a habanero, or the habanero, or the what's the Jamaican pepper. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Why can't I come up with think of it? Oh, they would be good in a salad. Yeah. I don't do hot peppers. Happy loves them. See, so Miss Cherokee doesn't do the hot ones either. Scotch bonnet, yes, that's about my level, my tolerance level. Yes, some do the heat too. I'm scared already. Make me a batch. I make peach and apple butter with hot peppers for my kids. Listen, I will put, I haven't done it in my butters yet, but I promise you, I was literally just thinking, what if I make a strawberry jam and put some hot peppers in it? I was literally just thinking that earlier today because I was driving down and saw a billboard that this weekend our strawberry festival is taking place, which I won't be at. Y'all know I don't do the people like that. That's too much peopling. So I like mild, spicy, but that hot stuff, no. Yeah. Jalapeno zero heat to me. See, no. Mm-mm. Love a spicy pepper. Me too. Apple butter is delicious. Hey, butter girl, how you doing? Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. I just started 45 peppers yesterday. Y'all, Mike's peppers be out of here. Don't mess with him. Don't mess with him. Don't mess with Pepper Rookie. That's another one. They be growing some peppers. But I like a good hot pepper, long as it's got some flavor. I definitely grow a lot of cayenne. Y'all know that. Y'all know that because I make my own hot sauce. Probably, probably. I'm done. Yes, throw them cayenne peppers plants in. I will be making a good batch of hot sauce. I made me a pint-sized jar, roughly. I don't even know if I filled the whole jar, but it was close. About probably been 3 years ago, and it's like this much left. So but I also shared some. So I want to make quite a bit because I actually do have quite a bit of friends who like spicy stuff. So hmm I'll make some hot sauce and send you some, TK. Do you? You are terrible. Um, you gotta share the hot sauce recipe. There's a video, but I'll do another one. But I did a video when I made it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. I also do make pepper jellies. So one of my signature ones that I typically make is the watermelon pepper jelly. And I honestly, the recipe I used was just me gauging like how you would make jellies with the drink, the juicy juice or whatever. But I juiced my homegrown watermelon and just did the equivalent amount of juice from the watermelon and went through the process all the same as you would with making jelly with grape juicy juice or whatever. So that is my recipe because I did go searching YouTube University when I wanted to see if I can even make watermelon jelly, and I could not find any content on it. So I was like, you know what? It's either going to be good or it's not. And now I make it every time I have watermelon that I grow because it don't taste the same with no store bought watermelon. Grow that watermelon, but I juice it and then I strain out the pulp. So I just have the juice and then yeah, you go through the same process as you would with any other jelly. But I do have a video. But again, I did it. That's been some years ago, so I do a new one because the watermelon wars queen will have watermelon. So yeah, absolutely. And when I tell y'all that watermelon jelly, I'm not even being funny. I'm not exaggerating. I have shared it with people. Matter of fact, she's probably in the bushes. I had sent Carbon Q some the first year I made it, and I sent some to somebody else. It tastes like if you've ever had a watermelon Jolly Rancher, the watermelon part of it tastes like that to me. But I have like melted some of that down and tossed my wings in it. It is a good sweet heat for your chicken if you want like a sauce to them. Or I've also put it like made meatballs and put that over the meatballs like a barbecue sauce, but instead it was the pepper jelly, the watermelon pepper jelly. Y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea. But try it and thank me later. You'll be back. You'll be back to thank me. Oh yeah, that's a book. And actually, her and her husband are content creators, but I follow them on um Instagram, and I think his name on there is like Belief something. I forget. It'd be nice if she mentioned them, but they have a podcast together and they talk about marriage and stuff like that. But she wrote this book, and I just I when I saw it, I ordered off of Amazon, and it's actually a nice book. It almost has like journaling within it. It's very it's literally that release, rest, remain. It's like a mindset. It's a 30-day devotional to embrace abiding over striving. That's what it says. And she dedicated to her husband and children because I know all their names. And they on Instagram, they do talk about a lot of. They show a lot about their family and the raising of them, of their kids and things like that. But yeah, yeah. So it actually is a book. My high tolerance, my tolerance is so high, I can dice bonnets and habaneros barehanded. I don't. Oh, and rub your. Now that's different. That's different. That is different. Um. So, Nikki, hey Nikki, happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. Yeah, why my thing ain't scrolling down? There we go. Um. So, what other things are you going to be that you're growing that you're going to be preserving? If you already know how you're going to preserve your items, how? Maybe you could give somebody else in the chat an idea on how to preserve what they're growing. Y'all know I'm growing tomatoes. I'm going to be preserving tomatoes multiple ways. I will have diced tomatoes. I'll have rotel. I have plain tomato sauce. I will have pasta sauce. So I have it mixed with the herbs and all that. Excuse me. I will have salsa. Excuse me. Um, so yeah, I will have at least all those things for sure. And this year I haven't decided or not, but I might dill relish. That's the only kind I like. Hey Urban, happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. Um you're dehydrating yours so I don't run out over the winter. That's what I'm doing, G Mama. I am dehydrating my herbs. I actually harvested that mint and I did end up just letting it dry out. I didn't dehydrate it in my dehydrator. I just did the brown paper bag and just let it dry, like dry out. Don't even know if it's done yet, but then I'll just take it and take all the leaves and put them into a mason jar. Because Brooke was saying he powders his, and I guess he just sprinkles it in his tea. But I want to just have the tea leaf, I mean the mint leaves, and I'll just let them float in my tea. But yeah. So other things like peppers, my sweet peppers, some of those will go in my pasta sauce, some will go in my rotel, some will go in the salsa, some will go in my pepper jellies. Also, I'll be doing some pepper jelly. Um, and then I dice and slice some that I freeze. I vacuum seal and freeze. So I can have it to cook with all throughout the year, all throughout the winter and fall and whatnot. Hey Veggie, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. I got a mesh bag thingy to air dry herbs. The dehydrator makes the house too hot. You know what? For me, Urban, sometimes it's not the. I don't have an issue with it making my house too hot. Some of the things I dehydrate, the smell just be too much in my house. So I have my dehydrator in the greenhouse right now. One of them. I have two now because I got another one. But child, them onions in the greenhouse, too much. It's better to leave the leaves whole until you use them. That's what I felt like. Not so much even for the nutrient, just the flavor. I felt like. Um, Miss Cheryl, the bread making live. You want to do all those in one live? Because you had a lot on that list. And you know how them lives can go. Is this a marathon? Dehydrated onions and garlic in the house. Garlic does not bother me. Dehydrating in the house. I like the smell. But the onions be too much. Yes, it just be too much. I hang my herbs up to dry them in my greenhouse. Okay. With a low fat. I never thought about hanging them. Hmm. I do have my garlic in there right now, drying, not drying, curing, and then I'm gonna dehydrate it. So I was like, "Girl, you probably just should," but it just gave me time. Yeah, sometimes I just don't be feeling like I be doing too many things. Sometimes I just be doing too many things. Oh, that was an order. Okay. So what kind are you actually making on the live, or do we have to wait and see? I can wait and see. Hot peppers. I am lucky to be. What did I miss? The sunshine said I couldn't imagine dehydrated. Oh, with the peppers. Gotcha. I see. Yeah. I have done that same thing, Urban. And if you probably went through what I went through, I couldn't stop choking. And I learned my lesson really quick. Because some of them peppers you should not be inhaling. What that Mm-mm. Some peppers will take you out. When you grew up, mom had everything hanging in the kitchen. We will start with dinner rolls. Alrighty. That sounds great to me. I saw somebody posted, I think it was just a post. I don't think it was a short that they were getting. Oh, Gigi. Gigi's what is Gigi's channel? Natural Gigi's Naturals. I feel like it's something else to it though. I feel like I'm leaving a part of her name off. Hey Texas. It says Texas hands. Oh, Texas hands in the dirt. I had to break out the name. Hey Texas. Happy Juneteenth to you as well, and happy Friday. I'm gonna have to come check you out. I haven't checked out the Texas hands in the dirt. I know the George. Well, he changed his name. It used to be Hands in the Dirt. Now it's Life with Hands. So we get to see a lot more, I guess, of the life in over there. Yeah, this thing on pen. It's doing something weird. Anyway, so I'll have to come check you out. If you put GVG, like Gina versus Gina, GVG in the chat, it will drop your channel link. And then people in the chat can come check you out if you're doing content. Yes, GG Naturals Homestead. Look, I knew I was leaving something off. It felt like it. But she was getting her sourdough starter started again. And I was like, oh, you don't have one. Okay. I thought maybe you were doing content. But yeah, so I've always wanted to do sourdough, but I am very intimidated by it because I've seen so many people struggle with it. So yeah, that and anybody could put GVG in the chat and it will drop your channel link, guys. Most of y'all do it on a regular, but yeah, it anytime you put it in there to drop it. Went back. Oh, he went back to his original name. Look at that. See, tell him to pick a side. Tell him to pick a side. But yeah, I did see that. She's been popping up with a lot of shorts lately, and I love it. She's showing like different stuff that she's growing. Gigi and why can't I think of her husband's name right now? I can see his face like he's standing in front of me, but I can't think of his name. Why am I not thinking of it? Because they were doing content separately. But anyway, why is it not? It's gonna drive me nuts. But they Eco Neighbor. They used to do content on a regular on this platform, and they got their own homestead now. So they've been working their land, getting it right for what they need, getting the garden going, and all the things. They bought land a couple years ago, so they haven't been doing as much content as they used to do. But I love seeing the little snippets she's giving us now of that, showing that we still doing it. We still out here doing it, y'all. And she started making her own bread recently. Mm-hmm. Sure did. Sure did. I see y'all. Thank you for everybody who put his name in here. Because I was like, why can't I think of God, Lee? That's because they ain't been doing content as much. That is the reason you don't have a channel. You work in your homestead, getting your stuff, getting your land together. I get it. It's a lot of work in that, and when they were going through their journey, they were sharing a lot of it because their house sold before they got the land because they had a deal going and it fell through. It was just a lot of stuff, a lot of moving pieces, and then it just sometimes It happens when it needs to happen. And that's what I feel like with them. The land they got was the land they should have got. They got so many acres of land. They were offered, somebody offered to purchase, like, I think it was not even half of it, half of the acres that they have. And the amount they offered them was so far beyond what they paid for every bit of what they had. And they said no. Because guess what? This is, I think I told y'all this already, but when I was at the event in Minnesota, there was like these cards on the table that were kind of conversation starters. And one of the cards at the table I was at was, if money were no object and you could purchase one thing, what would that thing be? And my answer was 100 acres. And everybody at the table that was participating kind of just looked, and they were like, that, because they didn't expect that. I said, land is the most valuable resource there is. Period. They're not making more of it. It's not like a car, and 2-3 years later, there's a new one, a new make, model, color. Like, no, it's just that land, and it's valuable because everybody needs a piece of it. That's what we live on. Mayan land. That's what I'm getting. You're a beekeeper also? Oh, so you get lots of honey? We got a couple beekeepers in the community. We got a couple. Listen, Nikki. And then the person after me was like, I'm getting 200 acres. Hey, Nay, happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. You in the bushes, but you're here. I appreciate you, sis. In Fort Worth. Oh, you're in Texas. Listen, you see that Sunshine? They having a beekeeper conference. I think Sunshine has gone to one of those before, if I'm not mistaken. I think she went to one of those before. I be trying to tell people, like, listen, the cars, jewelry, clothes, get you some land, get you some property, get you. I was, this is real talk, and we're going to get back to the topic. But real talk, when I was at the range today, so the range I go to is a campground as well. So the front of his land is a campground. And then to the back are his two ranges. Like I said, he has a pistol side, and then he has the long gun side. And they're completely separated. I'm riding out, when I leave from out there, I'm looking at these RVs and stuff that are there. And I'm like, you could tell some of those people that's just not like, oh, I'm here for the summer or just for a couple weeks or this, and that. These are some of those people, that's where they're living. They have their home set, their mobile home set there, and it ain't going nowhere. They had gardens. They had little fencing around their thing, all the things. But could you imagine, for one, there's two wins in this. There's a win to the person who's living there, having their RV there, because the RV is not breaking the bank. They could pay that off more so than a house, most likely. And the amount they're probably paying the rent to have their RV there, win. But it's a win for the guy who owns that land, because he's making residual income by allowing people to use part of that land as a campground for their RVs. The people who come in that way. Like, what? So you have 100 acres. You're not needing 100 acres for your home, garden, livestock, whatever you want to have, bees, whatever. You have easily 90 plus acres you could be using for other things. May it be a range, may it be campground, may it be you build houses on it and have rental property. But I would probably I'd rather have them have their own property and just rent my piece of land. Because guess what? There is no maintenance. There's nothing for me to do. That's not my house. So I'm not a landlord. You could just rent to put your house here. This is literally what's going through my head as I'm looking at these RVs. I'm like, that's a master plan. And this man he's an older man, so he's had this going for a long time. He might have inherited it. Who knows? But don't say I never gave y'all a business plan. That's a plan right there. That's a plan. Make first of all, there you want to make income. Like even if you're somebody who wants to have homestead and you maybe sell some of the crops and stuff you grow or whatever, chickens and livestock, sell some of the eggs and whatever. That's not gonna take up that much acreage. Make money on that one, that part over there too. Don't just let trees and stuff be over there. Cut them trees down and let's have an area that's all from yours. Put some acreage between you and what you got going on to the other side and make some money off of that. These are property tax break. Y'all see that? So is farming. If you and you can have your backyard because the definition is very vague. Your backyard can be classified as a farm. I've looked into it. Really can. Just saying. You're the vice president of the association. You will have lunch and conference for. That's nice. That is nice. I have noticed that so many organizations, the cost in attending, but what you get back from the attending it is like the the cost is worth it. When I went to Minnesota, it was like 100. I say it was $150 for my ticket to go, and I didn't pay for I didn't pay for a meal. We got breakfast, lunch, dinner every day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. That was more than what I paid for that ticket. I know because it wasn't one day. This was Monday, Tuesday. No. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 days, 2.5 really. And then I came home Friday. Hey, Angela. Did I speak to you, Angela? Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. That's one of the things you wish you'd done in your younger years, by then. You probably didn't have the knowledge you have today, Miss Cheryl. Because I know I didn't. I know I didn't. What up, Tech Money? Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. What about my patio? Is it that big? I don't know about that, Miss Cheryl. I don't know. I don't know. But I know the people's be really, really open to helping and answering the questions. It's not, you know, yeah. Hey, that's my art. Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. 33 in chat, 33 hit that like button. Cool. Okay. Keep them in line, Miss Cheryl. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all share. But back to the topic of what we gonna do when we finish harvesting. And this is real, y'all, because I know a lot of y'all don't be planning the preservation. But when it come time, it's like we trying to figure out what we gonna do. Cause that was me. So I know But I plan it now. I started planning, y'all know, last year. Planning with a purpose. Preserve with a purpose. Grow with a purpose. I gotta have a plan now. That's why I was able to run off what I'm doing with my peppers, what I'm doing with my tomatoes. It's literally written down in my garden planner because I plan as I grow. Now, could I end up still with more than I anticipate to grow and harvest and whatnot? Absolutely so. And I might have to pivot and figure it out in the end. That's fine. But just know I won't, my shelves won't be empty of the things that I use on a regular that I can grow and preserve up to have for myself. That's all I'm saying. Because I already got 10 jars of my collards preserved up. I'm going to preserve up some more. When that batch that's going to come out in the fall, yeah, we're going to preserve up some of those. And hopefully, I might get, maybe, fingers crossed, it grows enough for me to harvest some for Thanksgiving that I can actually eat right from the plant. That'd be great. I won't be mad at that. I also plan on preserving up a lot of my green beans. That's why I'm trying to grow so many. Last year, I only was able to can somewhere between 8 and 10 jars. I can't remember. And this year, I need to easily quadruple that. Easily. In my house, and I haven't eaten green beans much since I ran out of the ones I grew. I'm not kidding you. I won't buy them at the store. We can eat green beans at least once a week, but most times it's a couple times a week as our vegetable. I will also be preserving more of my broccoli up. So I'm going to grow a fall session of broccoli, and when I grow this for the fall, I'm going all the way in. I probably will do a full green stock with just broccoli because I want to make sure I get a lot to preserve. Because broccoli is another vegetable that we eat quite a bit of in this house. So, yeah, definitely. Definitely, definitely. What else can I think of that's an easy thought? Also, you don't only have to can. I can, but some people don't. You can freeze things. You can blanch and freeze green beans. You can cook up collards and freeze them, and they will be just fine when you go to eat them. Um, you can do that with your tomato sauce. You can cook it, put it into freezer bags, and freeze it instead of canning it. I have some stuff like that in the freezer. I have tomato sauce in the freezer. When I get tired of canning, sometimes I'll just throw the jar in the freezer. It's fine. You just want to make sure you leave some space, quite a bit of space, because when it freezes, it kind of swells. I don't know why, but it does. The liquid stuff does. And so if you don't leave any space, it's going to kind of try to pull, budge its way up out of your jar. So I'm Queen Broccoli now. Listen, I was happy with what I got, but I want more. So I'm definitely going to grow. I only did one tier. I'm going to do 5 tiers easily, easily. And I am. I haven't pulled the trigger, but I do want to get another. I want to get that blue green stock that I want. I might do a GoFundMe. No, I'm just kidding. Yo, I was looking at it. I actually it's not on the green stock website, but it is you can find it from some of the people who sell it out of their They're affiliated with them, so they sell out of their um, store, I guess you could say. But yeah, that broccoli was good. I think I showed a short where I made some. I made some broccoli and potatoes from the garden. But that broccoli, yeah, that's why I'm growing more. It was just that good. I don't. It's crazy because it just seems every time I eat something that I grow and it's something that I ate from the store, there's such a distinct flavor difference. It just seems weird. It's like, is it in my head or is this really, really this different? And it is. It's so different. It's so different. Get it? See? I will. I know I am because I was looking at it the other day and I'm like, the next step is I'm gonna stop looking at it. It's gonna end up in my cart, and then it'll sit there for a while. Then the next step is I'll just get it. It's gonna be in steps. I don't know why. I know that's what the TT. She upset me because I didn't realize she got the blue one. She's like, I told you I got the big one. The purple one was her birthday gift from me and Lydia last year. So I knew about the purple. And she actually has another one coming because she was gifted another one from someone. So she has it. She just hasn't put it together yet. And it wasn't from me. But me and Lydia got her first one. And she loves them. Tia, y'all know Tia ain't about that dirt like that, but she likes to grow out of the green stock. So we found a comfort zone for her. So yeah. Um, hey Chris, happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. The flavor is crazy, Miss Cherokee. I want the blue one, the blueberry. That's the one I'm getting. I don't know what color the one she is that somebody gifted her is because I didn't do it. I just know she has it. It's weird to me that you grew it in a green stock. A lot of people said that I struggle with it in the ground. Me too. And I've struggled with it in my raised bed. Not in that green stock. So that's why it's going back in there. A lot of people said that though, Miss Shore. That's why I had that conversation about green stock when I did. Because a lot of people were like, broccoli get too big. I don't know if you're gonna be able to grow broccoli in there. And then I did, and it was like, I didn't know you could grow. That's why we had to have the conversation. What is everybody growing in them green stocks? I don't know what all you can. I didn't know if I could or couldn't. I just put the broccoli in there. It was gonna do or die. Real flavor in the food you grow. Yes, just plain sweet potatoes. I did too. Texas. Look, you should be well ahead of me though, over there in Fort Worth. Do you grow in ground or in raised beds or both? Because we got David Corey over, and he's not in Fort Worth, but he's in Texas, and he does a little of both. And I'm like, but that stuff he grow in ground, that Texas soil, he don't work this soil so well or something, but he grows some good crops up out of that soil. Straight up out that soil. He be doing this thing. Hey LGG, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. I was laughing at TT when she. Me too. Me too. Thank you for bringing that up because I did not hit. I was watching it very late last night, like very late, and I meant to tell her that I saw that. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, why this pencil? Gotta write myself a note. Call TT about green stock because I don't know. Did she? I don't think she caught it. Did she catch it, y'all? Let me know. Maybe I didn't catch it. I didn't watch the whole to the end, the whole thing. Need to do a big sale blowout. They did one last Winter, Nay. I don't know if they're gonna do it again. I'm loving the tomato red. That one is nice. I like it. I like it. I didn't see her catch it though. So let me know if she did. Um, she did. Okay. Then I don't have to call it because I was like, girl, this is the thing, y'all. So the purple one was missing two of the trays, two of the trays that go in the middle for the water, the reservoir trays. And I was like, "Are you sure, T? Because I done had three green stocks. I've never had a tray missing." And she went through her box. She was on. We were on a video call. She goes through it. She pulls everything out. Sure enough, she's missing two. I reach out to Greenstock and I told them like this was a gift. I don't know. I don't. I knew about when we ordered it. I think I was able to find the email for that. Um, and I attached it, and I was like, it was a birthday gift for a friend. She just opened it to set it up for the spring, and there's two of the trays were not in there, and they just reached back out. What's the friend's information, and we'll get those out to her. I promise you, our turn. I emailed it, not even a phone message. I emailed them. I got a response in I want to say maybe 24 hours, but I don't even think it was that long. And then I responded with her information. I got tracking for the package being sent to her within a couple of days of that. I just forwarded that to TT and they showed up for her. I was like, because one thing about me, I love good customer service. The way I move with you as a business is based on that because that's why I like if somebody reaches out to me from something that they purchased from me or anything, I'm responsive. I do not like bad customer service. Even if you don't want to deal with it, just you not dealing with it is not how you deal with it. So yeah. Hey Marcia, how you doing? Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. Um, Lilac, terracotta, tomato red, blueberry. You want them all? Nay. Oh, I have you in my email. I'm gonna email you um somewhere I know you can get it. It's a big channel on here, but I rather not, say the name. Not because I don't want y'all to know, but because you don't get no free shout out when you ain't supporting the community over here. You need to be supporting us. But um yeah, I'll send you that because they do have all the colors. I just and yes, welcome Marcia, because you are new in here. I have Razzle. What? Raspberry and blueberry. I need another raspberry, maybe a green one. How dare y'all be having my blueberry? I need it. I need to just quit being so dang on frugal. That's the word I like to use. Frugal. Because I do. I want that one. I don't. I need another one. Like I need a. I actually. Well, see, I'm not finishing my sentences. I what happens because I got 20 thoughts going through my head. But first thought was I need another green stalk like I need a hole in the head. Second thought was I think I want to stack them only up to three. So I want to get a 5 tier, but then I want to buy one tray, one thing for the green stock to make it six, so I can do three and three. That's what I want. I know, Texas. You're terrible. You're like TT and Carbon of my chat. Like they usually are like, get it. Like anything I say, get it. Y'all supposed to tell me not to. I'm messing up your budget. How? No, ma'am. Mm-mm. You know what I say. You have to say no. It is not time yet. You can get some things, but you gotta wait. You gotta budget for them. You see, I got steps to it. I can't. I am not an impulsive buyer. I just don't. I just don't. I don't know. I had to think it through. I'm like, do you really need this? And most times I don't. I just want it. But so that counts too, because I do get wants. Yeah, I can have things that I want and not need. But then I'd be like, girl, you got three of them. I haven't filled up the three I got. They not full. But I want the blue. Blue is my favorite color. So there's that. I am thinning out all the pods. The green stock and vertical outdoor planting is making my area more productive. Facts. So I do have the one that I need to do a garden tour for y'all. I said I was going to do one before this month ends. I need to do that because I have one by me buying. I have one that has herbs in it only, but it still has maybe three rows, the three bottom that don't have anything in them. Because that's my set. My blue one, my light blue one, it's a 7 tier. It's a 7 tier. So I think I have herbs on 4 of the tiers. I have like 3 and 3. So whatever I have in each on each row, there's 3 pockets with one herb, and the other 3 pockets has a different herb. And so I have 8 different things growing all together. I have actually one of those that's not an herb. It's Swiss chard. It's growing in there, but the other ones were all herbs. So yeah, you're that kind of buyer. Hey, Miss Felicia. Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. So yeah, I just want that one. It's my favorite color. Just saying. When I look at Asia, Asians are so pretty too. Get so intimidated. And you know what? Lydia, Beshit Journey, she went from having none. Did I give Lydia her first one? Me and Tia might have. I can't remember. Liddy bought me my blue one, first of all, y'all, for my birthday 3 years ago, easily. I think it was three. It was at least 3 years ago. And she didn't even own one. She knew I had bought the 2 black ones. Well, she knew I bought a black one. She thought I only had one. And so she bought the blue one because she knows blue is my favorite color. But she didn't realize I had bought 2 already. So she had none. And this year, she has several shorts on her page, if y'all want to go check it out, where she has tons. She went from 0 to 100 real quick. It's so pretty too. The way she got them lined, it's so pretty. And she's growing cucumbers to peppers and all. I don't think she has tomatoes in it. She has all kinds of stuff in hers. I'm so proud of her. Her and Tia, I think, are finding a way that they enjoy gardening. Tia doesn't like the bugs. I don't like the bugs, but I think Tia's worse. And so she has a beautiful landscaped garden space because her and her husband don't do nothing halfway. She tells him she wants a garden and he gets the landscapers out there and landscape a pretty beautiful garden. Anyway, I'm not bitter. And she doesn't like it because of the bugs. So the green stock has helped with that. Bugs are still going to come. Don't get me wrong. They're not disappearing because you're on the green stock. But she can see them easier, I think, that way. Liddy, it was just becoming, Liddy's on an acre or more easily. Easily. And I think it was just becoming overwhelming to have a space that was huge with garden beds and stuff like that. So I think this has just made it a little less overwhelming for her. I think she's loving it. Listen, I was being very shady, Miss Felicia, because it's beautiful. It is beautiful. You've seen it. I love Tia's garden space. It is like picturesque. It's so pretty. I love my green studs. Gardening has helped me overcome my phobia bugs. Me too. Marcia, listen, I literally was out there earlier and I was doing a video in my moo for CC Urban, CC's Texas Garden. Her birthday is today, and she wanted all the ladies to do a video in the moo in the garden. I was like, girl, that's me most of the time. Most mornings when I get up, I can't go in out there when I sleep in, so I just throw a moo on because I ain't covered enough with the sleepwear. So I just throw on a moo and go out there and walk my garden sometimes with my coffee and see what's going on. However, that's not the point. Went to touch a plant and there was a prayer mantis on it. A little one that wasn't very big, and it moved because I went to touch the plant. And instead of me screaming and running the other way, it didn't bother me none. Prayer mantis and spiders have been welcomed in my garden, typically if they don't get close enough to touch me. Even now, getting close enough to touch me doesn't even freak me out like it used to. But there are still bugs that I can't do. And there are some spiders that I can't do as well. But I'm getting better. I went from one green stock to 12 in a year. Facts, unique. And she has a beautiful spread too. Hey, Chastity. How you doing, sis? Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. She has a variety of them as well. Yes. Before, the only person I knew before was that had like a crazy number of green stocks was You Grow Row. When we met in person the first time, that was 2024, our first girls trip. And that's when she shared how many green stocks she had. I was like, girl, like I didn't know people owned that many of those. And then she found another content creator in Ohio and she introduced me to it, which is Kim's Cozy Corner, I think is the name of her channel. And Kim has more than Ro. And she lives like around the corner from me. We've run into each other a couple times. we got a favorite little ice cream spot and we run into each other twice at that spot. But the first time we ran into each other is when we found out that we both lived in the same township. And then it was like, really? And she's like, yeah, I live da, da, da. I was like, da, da, da. We could walk to each other's houses, most likely. I could walk to her street. I don't know how far down that street she is, but I could walk over there. But yeah. Now Ro is not in my city. She's like 3 hours away. I don't freak out about wasps because they eat. Wasps never freaked me out, but yeah, they eat the other bugs. That's why I let the prayer mantis stay and the spider. Yet they aren't as efficient as where I am right now. See, they need to get on their job. Kim is who I first saw had green stocks. Yeah, she was my second. You grow Ro. You may not follow Ro. Ro, listen, everybody's channel is so unique. Garden channel, like you're gonna see something different that no other garden channel that you follow does. Ro does a lot of her content is gardening, but she also does a lot of fermenting, a lot. She went through. She has so much content on doing vinegar, different types of them, different things fermenting, and That's one of the things that I love like to see is like something that I'm not doing, but that I can get some knowledge on and maybe try out for myself. Um, so I love going to see what other everyone else is doing and how they're doing it. What you over there doing? How you what? I didn't think to do that. Oh, I could do that. Y'all even in my chat give me some ideas of things I could do that I haven't. I love it. I like him cuckoo videos. I love her indoor grow tent. Yes, and she does. She has her green stalks indoor too. She will grow indoor in her green stalks over the winter. Hmm. I don't know how Kim do it. I don't know how she do it. And working, child, she be doing it though. You follow Ro now? Yes. Yeah, and also Ro to me is so she loves tomatoes. She of the people I follow has the most extensive variety of tomatoes to grow as far as variety. I'm I would say she probably has I'm willing to think that woman might have about 100 different varieties of tomatoes. She because she's in so many groups and stuff like through Facebook and stuff, so they trade seeds, and she gets some of the most unique varieties of stuff that you've never heard of. She really does, and that's her thing. She loves tomatoes. She loves a lot. She grows a lot of things. But she grows her own mushrooms. Y'all know people grow their own mushrooms is not really a thing like that unless you got one of the little box kits from Walmart. She did. She's growing mushrooms. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, I always like following. Did I say hi to Chastity? Yes, I did. I'm like, did I say hi? But that's why I like following like everyone because even if we're all just gardening, we don't do it the same. There's like something I feel like I could take something from everyone. And y'all, I'm waiting on these potato harvest videos because I've been stalking YouTube. Ain't it about time? They harvested in the UK. I done seen their videos. Y'all get to it. I want to see potato harvest. That's my favorite. I love watching them. And then after that, I get to watch the sweet potato harvest. Y'all need to give me that. When I'm not doing nothing else, I want to watch a harvest video. Hey, Tien. Hey, sis. How you been? Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. Listen, I need potato. Are you growing this year, Tien? Are you growing in this year? Let me know if you're gardening this year. So, who cans in the chat? Say me if you can, either water or pressure, and if both, you could say me both. Me water, me pressure. Listen, going to be interested, Hardison. Do you follow? His name is Guten something. He's not the only person I've seen do it, but he grows in the green stock. There's a woman I saw last year harvest from green stalks, regular potatoes. You are, but very small. Okay. I have canned before. Canning is my goal. So you got canning as a goal. Pressure, water, both. Unique. You want to learn to do both, or just one that you're not comfortable with. Texas, me. Texas, do you do both? LGG both. Marcia both. Starting to learn. Which one? You starting to learn both? Miss Cheryl both. We converted Miss Cheryl last year. She was nervous, but when she did that first cannon, she was off. She was Girl, leave me alone. I got it. Um, both. I got all the equipment. I can figure out what you were trying to say. Both. Awesome. So, because I know it can be intimidating, and I mentioned, I think last week that I'm gonna. I thought I would have had time to put it together by now, but it may not be till July. And plus, you ain't canning yet anyway. Most of y'all. But I want to do a live stream, but it's going to be very limited because I want to do it where I can allow you to come up. It won't be a live stream. Let me back up. I will use StreamYard, but we won't actually go live. So it will look like you see me and you will be up here with me, but nobody else will see it but the people who are in here with us. Okay? So that's why we'll be limited because I think I can only have 10 people on screen at once. And I feel like 10, I don't know if I've ever had 10. I know I've had a few, maybe 7 or 8 before. I don't think I've ever had 10. Um, but I think that's something I want to do to help those who are on the fence with canning because they're not very comfortable jumping into it because the voices in your head to tell you that something might go wrong, the canner might explode, and all those things. So, yeah, I think that's something. It does. It just sounds scary. It's easy. What up, David? That's facts, though. It sounds scary. I water bath can. Haven't tried pressure canning yet. Not comfortable with pressure. That's why I want to do it, Miss JK, because I wasn't comfortable. And then I literally TT's Urban Pantry. She did it. She had a series every year where she would can every day. Well, she would take a vacation, a week's vacation from work, and for 7 days straight, she would can a different thing. And she would post the night before. So the day before, that thumbnail would go up, telling you what she was going to be canning the next day, and what you needed if you wanted to can with her. And I remember she was at that time she was going live every Saturday night canning as well, and that went on. She did that for years, and I used to watch her at first, and then one time I reached out to her and I said, "Do you mind if I come on and can with you?" And she was like, "Yeah." And so I came on the can with her, y'all, and we came into the back because before the live starts, you can see each other and talk and stuff. And she was like, "So where's your can?" I was like, "Oh yeah, let me go get it." And I bring this box into the space into the kitchen because I haven't taken it out the box. I've just been watching people can because I was nervous. And she's like, "Girl, I didn't know you didn't even take it out the box. I would have called you ahead of time and we could have canned water just to, give you the idea, like show you how this process goes. So wouldn't be just jumping right in." Just saying. That was my story. And that's how it started for me. I canned with her that night. Some nights I canned and it went great. Some nights it was a wild night, but I'm at the point now where I got it figured out for most stuff. And if I don't know how to can something, did I see Grammy Ya? Am I tripping? So when you do your live, I gotta figure that out. It's not gonna go live though. I said that it's gonna be more us behind the scenes. But yes, I need to figure out when I have a day to do that. Yours is still in the box. See, we're gonna get it out the box. We're gonna get it out the box. If Grammy y'all came in here, hey, I don't know if I saw somebody speaking to her or if I'm just tripping. Um, I might be tripping because I got her name written down on a piece of paper in my office. So maybe I looked down at that and that's why. Canned water, yes. So you do the jars, you fill the jars just as if you were canning food, but you're just doing water. and it doesn't hurt anything, but it just takes you through the process. Yes, you can can water. Yeah. Angela says she does both. You look forward to canning tomatoes. Listen, that part. You have to purchase one. David does both. Y'all, David be over there doing all the things. He be canning. He be preserving up the having his garlic and stuff all braided up so it could cure. Listen, he don't play around over there. I need a water bath set up. I want to can some fruit. Um, I used a stock pot when I first started water bath canning, and even a water bath canner is just a big stock pot because I bought one of those too. But it's just a big stock pot. And then I bought this rubber thing that you could get from like anywhere, Walmart, Meyer, Target, anywhere I guess, that goes into the bottom of the pan to make sure that the jars aren't sitting on the bottom of your pan because you don't want that. You want something between the bottom and your jars. You could also put a washcloth, I mean, not washcloth, a dish cloth in there. It's not going to burn it. It's water in there. And you just, because you fill a lot of water in for water bath canning, you got to cover your jars when you water bath can. You should have like 2 inches of water above where the jar is in the canner. So yeah. You haven't canned in 3 years, David? I never thought about canning water. Yeah, you can can it. I think that we were going to can it just to do the process. We were going to not. We weren't going to keep the water in there. It was just to go through the process. But I guess you could do that. Yep, a large stock pot. So I could just use my canner to water bath. You can. You can. You wouldn't put the top on it though. Not the top that comes on it. Well, you won't lock it. You could put the top on it, but don't turn it to lock it if you use your pressure canner. Because once you lock it, that canner, you're pressure canning, but you could just sit the lid on top of the canner when you water bath. I have a steam canner too. I use that one a lot when I'm doing things that could be water bath can. I have a steam canner too, Mike. I got one of those for my birthday from Liddy B about 3 years ago. Actually, that might have been Christmas. I don't remember. Listen, Lydia, find out you don't got something, you're probably gonna get it. Yep, you can use a towel. Don't tell them about my chicken sunshine. Erase that comment. They'll be jumping my fence. What she say about the chicken? Oh, he has chickens. Yeah, you do. We knew that. Liddy B, she's at the cookout, and that's the name of the event. She's at some. Uh, it's in South Carolina, but it's not really by her. She went to this event called the Cookout. She went last year with Cece. I think that was last year, and they did content when they were there. Hey, Bayou, how you doing, sugar? Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. Yeah, they went either last year or the year before. You canned your eggs like boiled, like hard boiled eggs. Did you hard boil them before you put them into the jars, or did you put the jars in the water together and then canned it like that, and they just end up being? I need deep Texas. You gotta tell me more. What did you do? Ah, Art Fennel, country style cookout, probably. Don't ask me. It's called the cookout. Hmm. I think it's somewhere near. Myrtle Beach or something. I forget. I honestly forget. And I do know her and Cece went. I just can't remember if it was last year or the year before, but I know they did content. Cece came down to South Carolina and went. Hmm. I want to say that was last year. Oh, it's in North Carolina. That makes sense. Lydia make a hot shot over there in a minute. She feel like that's around the corner. Oh no, it's in South Carolina. Miss Felicia would know because she'd be talking to Liddy. So it's in South Carolina. Yes, wait on the eggs. Listen, you see, look, I'm watching Texas. You take your time. Take your time. Cause listen, what we doing? What we doing, fam? See, you should be doing content. Texas hands in the dirt. Cause see, when you're not sharing, you're gatekeeping. We need to share. We need to see what we need to see the process. I just watch them all the time. Hometown. Y'all know I'm old. I be getting sleepy early. I was trying to hold back that yawn. They have to be clean eggs. Yes. So you clean them. This is what I'm asking. I'm not telling you because I don't know what you do. You clean the eggs, put them in the jar, fill the jar with water. Is what I'm thinking, and then can them. And they're eggs, so I'm assuming they would need to be pressure canned. That can't be true unless it's Canada Dry ginger ale, which is the only ginger ale that matters. It is not the home of nothing best called ginger or ale. I won't have it. Not on my watch. But I have 20 chickens. Yeah. But did I get the process correct? We're stacking the eggs inside the jar. We're adding water, and then we're pressure canning. For how long? Let me see if this is a thing that somebody is. It is not facts unless we are talking about Canada Dry. Is this a thing that they're doing on the social medias that I don't know about? Is that what it is? Oh yeah. Okay. Um. What? I think it's a thing that Spicy sent me. Is that salt in the water? Is there salt in the water? Hey, fam. Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. Nice of you to show up an hour and 43, 44 minutes late. You know, I got to give you a hard time. This is the thing. I found something for my altitude. It would be, wait a minute. Go back. Rewind. Oh, sending love from Utah. Appreciate you. Be safe out there. Have fun. I won't give you a hard time traveling. All right. For my altitude, it would be 10 pounds for 5 minutes. Move from the pressure. I Say less. I have canned eggs too. Really? You need lime, distilled water, farm fresh eggs with bloom on it. Powdered lime is, it's been a minute since I did it. Dope. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. Wait a minute. Oh, those are pickled. I was gonna say, why they water bath canning some of these? Those are pickled. But yeah, nice. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to look into that. I feel like y'all, some of y'all should live closer to me so I could get some farm fresh eggs, backyard fresh eggs. I don't care. We gonna call them farm fresh eggs because I don't have the space to put chickens back there. I feel like it would be inhumane of me to try to put chickens back there. I don't have a space, but I want the eggs. That's all I'm saying. Y'all should be able to accommodate. Yes, fresh eggs. Eggs. How do you do them? I don't know. I just saw it when I was searching for how to do the canned ones on YouTube University. It's on there. I don't know though. That I don't know. I want to do pickled okra this year though. If I get my okra up and going. Now you leave the bloom on the egg. Eggs have to be clean. Get the eggs early without poop on it. You don't pressure can at all. Oh, it's just water bath. It's water bath. I know you do, David. Liddy be having a lot too. She just be giving them away. Calvin be having a lot. He just be giving them away. My girls are very happy and lay plenty of eggs. I can 12 half a gallon. You know what? Texas. Ohio is a nice state to live in too. I'm just saying you could be Ohio hands in the dirt. With what? The pickled okra? My pickled green beans didn't taste like vinegar. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They taste like, it was like more, the flavor was more consistent with like pickle flavor. But them pickled green beans, thank me later. Good things, good things. Um, hey Siege, happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. I appreciate you, sis. You have a fantastic weekend as well. Oh, so it's a water bath. Oh, you pressure can? You pressure can yours, Texas? I thought that's what they said on the video that I saw too. No, I ain't gonna be able to. Yeah, they pressured somebody.
Hey folks, not at Homestead here.
I need the. Okay. March into preservation with canned egg. Yeah, they're pressure canning them. So maybe they could be. I don't know. I need to try pickle. Thank me later. It's a nice treat. I can sit and snack on those like crazy. And they stay crunchy. Like a pickle would be crunchy. The green beans stay crunchy, so it's like a crunchy snack with that pickle flavor. I tried. I haven't made them in a while. I made those a couple years ago, but I'm telling you, good stuff. I highly recommend. I did some pickled carrots too. They were good. Hey Nikki, how you doing, Nikki Walker? Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. Thank you. She said stop by to say hi, hit the like button. I appreciate you. Try it out for yourself. It's fun when you open the canned eggs and yummy. Okay. That actually that got my attention. I see this is why I like to have these conversations because then you learn about something that you didn't even consider doing. I wouldn't even thought you could can eggs. I haven't made it down that rabbit hole. Not even three chickens. I think that I don't have the space for one. My yard, I think I've been told that most people think it looks big and it's not. Excuse me. You've never water bath? Hi Rosie. Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. See, I do both. I water bath my jellies and sometimes I'll water bath some of my tomato stuff because it's high acid. My pickling, anything I pickle, I water bath. So yeah, but you could do either. I am great, Nikki. You like, I'm great, I'm listening. I appreciate you. Um, this irritates me. There we go. I only water bath or steam bath, depending on what it is. See, I anything that I water bath, I do steam as well. But the only things that I can steam are things that are water bath. I don't steam meats, beans, potatoes, things like that. I those are going to get pressure can. So yeah, because I don't do chicken, but I will can beef, not ground beef. Like I'll take like a chuck roast and cut it down. You guys have seen it because I did a video on it. I've actually done multiple, I think, but I will definitely can up some beef because I thought it just makes quick for like beef and noodles or throw together a quick beef stew or whatever. Sometimes I'll shred it up and put it in and make chili. Like there's so many things I could do with it. So I like having that quick on hand. Yep, I'll do either. You've never pressure can? I love pressure canning. Yeah, I'll do either one of them. Have you ever used the cornbread mix for rats? No, because I don't have them. I don't need those. Well, that maybe that question wasn't for me. But I got a mouse in my house 2 years ago. Y'all would have thought that. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Yeah, sorry about that. But no, I cannot. Well, oh, you pressure? Are you saying you have pressured pig feet? My aunt and my mom would have loved you, Nikki. My aunt, my mom and her sister would have loved you. Gina don't do. My oldest daughter does. She'll eat pig feet and she likes chitlins. Her mama do not. I remember my mom would make it and she was like, I'm about to, she said she wants some. I'm like, Mama, she can have it. I don't care if she eats it. I just ain't gonna eat it. I'm not that mom that doesn't want my child to eat or try something because I don't like it. I'm not her. But anytime she ate those things, she had to go see Granny or she had to go see my aunt. And they would actually call her when they made it because they'd be like, tell her I made da da da. I got some for her. I don't get rats in my garden. Mm-mm. Although, um, Texas, I have, so rewind. Because that last year I changed my whole garden landscape. Before that, I had like maybe a third of my yard garden, and then the other third was still grass. Oh, well, not third, other the 2/3 were still grass, and there was a greenhouse in between there eventually. But last year I covered all of my yard. So the side that had the garden before it had landscape cover, but it had that coffee kind. I pulled up the beds because they started falling apart. I had the wood beds, and so I put that um, contractor's strength landscape cover. It doesn't mean that you won't get weeds. It just means it's thicker. Okay. Okay. It's more of a plastic consistency. So I covered everything with that. Maybe that's why. Just saying. Have I ever seen mice in my garden? No. But my ex did at times because he would be out there and he said he saw. So at one point, a time years ago, there had been seen mice, little ones, not rats. But Texas is different. Okay? Y'all know everything in Texas is big. So over in Ohio, be nice. In Texas, it's people rats. It's rats the size of small children. See? But no, I haven't had that. Um, but you know what? I think I saw there's some people who do content on YouTube. I think I saw them using, maybe it wasn't cornbread, but it was something I remember seeing they were using to catch. They had a company that did that. Like they wouldn't like remove those kind of things from people's businesses and stuff. Pressure can't, Nikki. My family would have loved you. My mom and my aunt. They could be done two ways. Pickled, you can. Fresh eggs to take out, put in cake or something. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I seen that. That's they call, okay. The one where you could just, it just preserves the eggs. I saw that and I remember sending that to Liddy because she has chicken. Um, they called that something, but yes, they put lime in there and something, and you could just you didn't can it at all, and then it would preserve those eggs for like very long. I saw that it was called something. That process was called something. Oh Lord, see, and plus I'm in a city. I'm not in like a more of a country area, more landish area. I'm in a city where people are moving a lot and a lot of things are happening. So maybe that's why too. I don't know. You needed this garden talk. I love that, LGG. Hi, Mama Shirley. Happy Sunday. I mean, happy Sunday. Happy Friday. And happy Juneteenth. Possible labor. Oh, congratulations. For those who cook for their dogs, canning dog food help for building. Yes, Marcia. That's you're my type of people. I didn't can food back when I had my dog, but I did cook her. I did make her food. Although I'm not gonna try to front like I always did. She was older when I started doing it, but I wish I had the knowledge I had at the time I started doing it to have done it earlier. Because for one, I knew it was in her food, I knew what she was eating, but for two, it was better for her. It made for a healthier her. And if I had been gardening at that time and also putting that stuff, child. So I definitely encourage pet parents to make their pets foods, especially dogs. It's so easy. You ain't got to season it up like you're making a plate of food for yourself. Actually, it's probably, I think it's, I didn't use any season because I found that you know how a lot of times you will like give pets the scraps of your food or leftovers of your food, like maybe you didn't eat everything on your plate or whatever, you just toss it in their bowl. I remember giving her, I didn't give it to her, I think one of my girls did, gave her tacos, but I put garlic in my taco meat, like fresh garlic, and that was the only thing I could think of that was different for her. And her bowels were not right for a while. Okay, so you got to be careful with that kind of stuff. But I just did simple. I picked a protein, and then I did a pound of rice, and I would do some carrots, some green beans, um, depending, might throw in some other veggies, and you could do some flaxseed or anything like that if you wanted to. But I kept it simple, and it would make a huge batch, and I would mix the protein in with it, make a huge batch, and I had these big containers, and I would fill one that I kept in my fridge, and the other ones I would put in the freezer. And when the one in the fridge started to get low, and I knew I only had like a day or two left of that, I would pull one out the freezer and put it in the fridge so it'd be ready to go when the other one was out. But I am definitely pro cook your make your own dog your pet's food. Hey Peach, how you doing? Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. Cece's birthday is today. Hey Jess, how you doing? Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. Water glassing, that's what they call it. Hey Gray, how you doing? Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. Put children side to match. I'm very extra, Rosie. Sorry. I am very extra. Water glass. Yes, I couldn't think of it, but I knew it was a name for it. I did come across that at one point, I think a year ago. And I was like, oh, this is something you could do with all those eggs instead of giving them away. I sent it to That Shit Journey because I knew she had chicken. You pickle pig feet too, Miss Cherokee? Listen, I ain't about that life. Like I said, but I have family that is. I'm not. I could be in the room with it. I could be in the house with all that stuff. That doesn't bother me. I just don't want any of it. Not my thing. Not my thing. I didn't figure out the food thing until near the end of my dog's life. Yep. But if I did another pet, another doggy, absolutely coming in the dough. First of all, y'all see the stuff that they advertise for your pet's food, where it's fresh food. You get it in the refrigerated section. They're doing it's called convenience. They're just doing what you could do yourself. I used to go and buy a whole chicken and just put it in my crock pot, let it cook down into the meat. Literally, would just pull right off of the chicken. I pull all that meat off the chicken and put it with the rice and the vegetables. She loved it. She loved it. I wanted to get into doing the treats for her because one of the ladies that worked in the building that I used to work in, she was actually the secretary for the building owners. Um, she made some doggy treats one time for my dog. I forget if she just did it out of nowhere or if it was an occasion. I don't remember, but she was So you know how a pet is rescued because maybe it's been in a situation where somebody just abandoned it or abused it or whatever. She would take in those pets until they got homed. She did that for a long time. She may even still be doing it, to be quite honest. Um, but she would make their treats, and she made some for my doggy once, and she loved them. It was mostly peanut butter, but my dog loved them. So I was like, oh, I need to figure out how to make my dog's treat, but I never got into that. I did do the food though. My fur kids will eat some things. I grow fresh. Yes, that's awesome. Sweet pea. Yep, I can see that. Blueberries. Yes, I can see that. They know when the berries is ripe. Do they go to the tree and get it? Do they go to the bush and get it themselves? Listen, I love it. Convenience kills. Yep. Been saying it for years. Yep. That's facts. That's why I've gotten away from that. One of the things often talk to people about, I was talking to a friend about it today. Um, she was, just sharing, like, she just feels like but either her budgeting is off or something, just stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? One of the places I realized when I very first got into budgeting like the right way, outside of me just writing down the main things I pay and what I was bringing in, um, was that my grocery budget could get cut a lot, and the reason it could is because I was buying a lot of convenience stuff. So what I started doing is I started making some of the things that I typically would buy because of the convenience. So if I knew that I like the kids and stuff like cookies, I would bake cookies. I was making cookies. I was making pizza dough. By the I was making a bunch. I would make like 10 to 12 um, pizza crusts at a time because I make the dough and I would actually flatten it out. I would bake it for a little bit. Excuse me, just so it would have like it would I would be able to freeze it, and whenever we wanted pizza, we had pizza dough already made, already ready to go. Um, I was making muffins and stuff like that, like things that you would buy for convenience. And I realized doing that, yes, I have to set aside time to get it done, which is why convenience works out so well because we keep telling ourselves we don't really have the time to do that thing, or we could be doing something else instead of that thing. But also, it's they're putting the food ain't the best, the things aren't the best that you're getting from convenience. Just saying. Oh, y'all planted their own bush 8 years ago. Oh, I love that. Oh, the biggest sage you usually find is in the kitchen. Facts. That is facts. Um, that was for me. I went from I'm gonna say 900 to $1,000 a month with grocery, toiletries, things that the paper towels and all that kind of stuff. To I'm not gonna say where I'm at now because it's much less, but that's because it's just me and my daughter now. When it was still four people in my house, I had gotten us down to $75 a person. That's the lowest I was ever able to get it down to. Now, did I go right to that? No. I started at 6 when I first tried to drop the budget. I was like, I'm a now I did go that drastic. I went from that 9 to 1,000 to 6. I went over several months in the beginning, and then I had to find my way. And finding my way was figuring out, okay, I could buy cookies for about $3 a pack, or I could make cookies and all I need to buy is maybe chips if I'm making chocolate chip, or maybe raisin if I'm making oatmeal raisin. I don't even have to buy the oatmeal. because I got that. I got baking powder. I got oatmeal. I got baking soda. I got salt. I got sugar. I got cinnamon. I got things. I got butter. And I got flour. I think I said that. All I need is the thing that's gonna give the cookie the razzle dazzle, the chips or the raisins or whatever. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. And I'm gonna get more bang for my buck. Because if I buy a pack of chocolate chips, I could bake a whole lot of cookies with that. So yeah, I just found that I just had to. Hey Shamika, how you doing? Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. Um, I just found that if I took the time to do the things myself, it was less expensive. Then when I started gardening, yeah, I don't. I rarely go to the store. I'm not even gonna be funny, because I usually stock up on meat at the beginning of the year with my little cash back that I get from one of my credit cards. That's linked to my Costco account. So I get this certificate from Costco, and I just go there and get like a bunch of my chicken that I like to get and the ground beef and stuff. And I stock up my freezer, and then I just have to get things here and there. Like I keep butter. I keep usually the things I have to go get if I go to the store. Maybe eggs, maybe bread. We don't eat a lot of bread in my house, but when we do, I have to buy it. Um, my coffee creamer, milk if I need to get it for something. Usually it's a recipe because we don't keep milk in the house. We don't drink it. Um, yeah, like butter and stuff like that. I buy the big things from the Sam's or Costco. I get several of those at a time. I never run out of grill butter. That's not a thing. Like where they do that at? Not here. Not in this house. We don't. We don't run out of that. Flour, sugar, those things. Mm-mm. I have a 5 gallon bucket in my basement with flour. What are you talking? What? What are y'all doing? And I'll be baking like that, but I'm gonna make sure I got what I need when I need to have it. So yeah, yeah. Hey, little green patch, how you doing? Happy Friday and happy Juneteenth. So yeah, guys, y'all know how I get to talking, and now I went over as I always do, and that's probably half the reason I'm yawning. It's been going for 2 hours and 12 minutes. So I got some bad news to tell y'all before I head out of here. You know what? I'm not gonna say. I was gonna say I'm not gonna be live Sunday. I might be live Sunday, but I will not. If I'm live Sunday, I will not be live for 2 hours because I have to mod on another channel for a big thing that's happening over there, which is 2A and LA's channel because, as he said, he's in Utah. They are him, the Weapon Collective, Major Havoc, and the Tactical Bearded Dad are having a meetup, and it's a big thing that they started last year in Cali. They did the first one in Cali, hosted by 2A in LA. This year is hosted by the Weapon Collective in Utah, and I have to mod, or else I get fined. I don't get fined, but I get fined. My current thing, I'm learning, starting my own kombucha. I got kombucha going right now, girl. I love kombucha. I make it out. I haven't made it in a while. I just started making it again. I used to make it all the time. Yes. Oh, you starting from scratch. So I have a little connect in the community that does it on the regular, and I hit her up like, "Hey, can you send me a little pizza? Because you don't need a lot. So can you send me a little bit of the mother, and then you'll continue to feed her, and she'll just continue to get bigger, and then you can split her and put her into different containers, and then keep doing that and multiplying them if you want to. I love kombucha, girl. Love it, love it, love it. I do. And then you can once it's been fermented and it's the way you want it, you can add fruit to it and allow that to go through the fermentation process as well. And it'll give the kombucha a fruit flavor with it. hmm I've done it with blueberries, cherries, Apples. Um, I think I've done some citrus. Yeah, good. I love that. Kombucha is good for that belly. It's good for it. Thank you, Miss Cherokee. Making the mother is a new thing for me. You're gonna love kombucha. Oh, you love kombucha? Okay. The starting from the mother is what's new. Got you. Do your community work, sis? Yes. I probably will be live though, because they go at 7. But see, I don't know if that's 7 my time. I think it is though. And if it's 7 Eastern, then I can still go live for at least an hour. Um, I just want to support this live stream and take and mod it, because I know it's going to be chaotic, because these are these guys are in the firearm space, so they are all kind of on that collector level, but they're on a high firearm, like meaning expensive, very detailed, very well made firearm level. Um, so I know that there's going to be a lot of eyes in in there watching and stuff, and I try to be a good moderator. I try to be good. I need to purchase some from your hookup. I will tell you what, that's my art. Once my mother gets to a decent size, you have to remind me, because this brain gonna forget. But I won't, here, not here. Don't, you gotta charge it here, because my heart is here, is with it, but I'll be forgetting. So just remind me. You know how. Just remind me, and I will send you some of the mother for mine. Yes, blueberry. I have to try other flavors, like anything that you might think that you like. Like, think about what flavors might sound good to you, and yeah, try them out. I love kombucha, and it's so much better when you make it. That store stuff. That's another thing. That store stuff. I only liked one anyway when I was buying it from the store. Um, but after that, I was like, nope, it's too easy to make. I want my own. So anyway, guys, I'm wrapping it up. Okay, I went 5 more minutes after I said I was already over. Y'all have a great weekend. I hope y'all stay safe and have fun. I hope if it's too hot where you're at, stay cool, drink lots of water. It's gonna be pretty decent here, but stay safe, y'all. Um, you're fine. You're fine, Burner Girl. We're wrapping up though. But yeah, y'all have a great one, and be looking out for a thumbnail if I'm going to go live Sunday. But I do have a video dropping tomorrow. So yeah, I'm glad you found it too. Thank you, Marcia. I appreciate you. Do you do content, Marcia? Before I head out, let me know. How you have a blessed one too, Miss Cherokee. Love you too, Burner Girl. Yeah, let me know. Do you do content? So that if you do, we can come check you out. That's why I'm asking. Um, but I will have a video drop tomorrow. Y'all know Chaz typically, no, you don't. Okay. Chaz, Farmer Chaz usually goes live at 8 o'clock. Let me give y'all the rundown. I try to do that so that, if you're not aware, you can look for these people. Farmer Chaz usually goes live at 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. I think she's on Central, but for me, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Urban, if you still in here, sis, you gotta let me know. Cause if Urban goes live, it's usually about 9ish, and it's ish, so it's not an hour. It's around that time. Okay, it's usually it's about 9:05, 9:15, 9ish. Urban Gardening Chronicles, who was also a mod in my chat, she sometimes goes live on Saturday. 2A in LA. He does a premiere on Saturday. Don't know if I've seen that one that's dropping tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure it will be. That is typically at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And that's all I could think of because the other person no longer goes live on Saturdays. Oh, and then I'll drop a video at like 10:30. My video. Me. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I did drop a short before I went live today, so go look through my channel for the short of me and my moo moo in the garden saying happy birthday to CC. All right, y'all. Have a great weekend. Y'all stay safe and hydrated. And I will see y'all in these YouTube streets. Peace, y'all.